This Kartik class 2024. We're discussing Krishna KARNAMRITA, and we're continuing with verse number 21. We heard yesterday how Krishna was enacting a Leela of eavesdropping. He wanted to hear the gopis talk about him. After eating pastimes in the kunja, in the morning he pretended to be asleep, and all the gopis came in the kunja and met with Radharani and started talking about Krishna. And Krishna was smiling because he was happy to hear the talks, but the gopis didn't notice anything different because whenever Krishna sleeps, he always smiles. But I guess when he's awake, he's seeing Radharani and he smiles. But when he sleeps, he dreams of Radharani and he smiles. So the source of Krishna's smile, whether he's awake or sleeping, is Radharani alone. That's why she's called Sweet Radha. She had a beautiful smile. So we heard yesterday an interesting point Ananta Babaji was making about Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Do we worship Krishna the person or Krishna's Leelas? So they brought out the point that we worship Krishna's Leelas because in the Leelas, when you read Krishna's Leelas, the pastimes, and meditate on them, then you experience everything about Krishna. You experience his name and his form. Most importantly, his nature, his svabha. How does he feel? How does he interact with devotees? That he just worship Krishna as a stationary, non-moving entity, like a murti, or just Krishna, static Krishna. You don't really understand the full dimension of his personality. So you have to worship Krishna in an ecstatic mood of Leela. Leela Purushottam Sri Krishna. A little review. Then now the rest of the purport explains why does Krishna show its pastime? Why does Krishna appear on earth? Bhagavad Gita gives external reasons to establish dharma, to kill demons. But the real reason is to engage in loving pastimes with his devotees. So Ananta Babaji describes his idea. Because why is he talking about pastime? Because this verse number 21 of Krishna KARNAMRITA, Gopal Thakur is saying, I pray to the pastimes. I'm not praying to see Krishna. I'm not worshiping Krishna, I'm worshiping his pastimes. Just like sometimes we say, are we worshiping Krishna or the sweetness within Krishna? We're worshiping the sweetness within Krishna. There's a verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita that says, Bhava Madhurya Sar. The essence of the Sar, the essence of Bhagavan is sweetness. So we worship the sweetness of Bhagavan, and the sweetest form of Bhagavan is when he's doing what?
When he's playing with the Radharani.
Leela Madhuri. There's 4 special sweetnesses of Krishna, which are described in Bhakti Rasamrita. What are they? Venu Madhurya, sweet flute. Rupa Madhurya, sweet form. Prema Madhurya, sweet love. Leela Madhurya, sweet love. So we worship the sweetness of Krishna in the context of Leela, with his sweet devotees having sweet pastime. Madhurya Purushottam, Leela Purushottam, Sri Krishna. So that's why, because the verse is saying, Lilashuka is saying, I worship the pastime of Krishna, like this, Krishna pretending to sleep. So that's why Ananta Babaji comments why Krishna comes here to show pastime. Very logical presentation. This is a discussion of Ananta. He said, Krishna manifests sweet pastimes on earth like Rasa to help devotees attain perfection by hearing about and meditating on such sweet pastimes like Rasa, which is in the Bhagavatam. So he quotes the verse from the conclusion of the Rasa chapter, verse 33. Chapter 33, 10th canto, verse 37. Anugrahaya bhaktanam manusham deyamashita vajate tadashi krita yashutva tat prabhat. Anugraha, to show mercy and compassion to the Vaishnavas, to bhaktas. Krishna takes shelter of a human form. Manusham ashra deham ashita. Vajate tadashi krita. Anyone who worships these pastimes and hears about them, Shuddha, Tat Pro Bhavet, they will attain the highest position, highest condition, which means prema. Then he quotes the verse from Padma Puran. He means Natas Babaji. In Padma Puran, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Vad Bhaktanam Vinodartam Karomi Vivida Kriya. I perform various pastimes to entertain my devotees. So who is the original entertainer?
Krishna.
Bollywood, Hollywood, or Hollywood, what? Radhawood. Brindawood. Hollywood, Bollywood, Brindawood. The woods of Vrindavan, he's a superstar. Grammy Award winner, global gold. He's the best. So he said, I come to entertain my devotees. So if you're representing Krishna, you must be a part entertainer. Otherwise, you can't really represent him. Excuse me, sorry. What are the 3 E's of getting a good class? Once I was asked by the Gurukul graduating students about the other
Entertainment, enlightenment, education.
They're too smart. Where do you learn that? The 3 E's of giving a good class. E. Educate, enlighten, and entertain. What are they?
Educate, enlighten, and entertain.
Yeah, you have to work on that one. You can educate, you're smart. You can enlighten, you're a Brahmin. But entertain, you gotta work on. Okay. So, I couldn't entertain my devotees. So now he describes the wonder of Rasa, because Rasa is the greatest of all Krishna's pastimes. The magnificent Rasa even amazes Krishna himself. Krishna says, although I perform many types of attractive pastimes, whenever I remember Rasa, I do not know why, but my mind becomes absorbed and trapped in some inexpressible bhava. And I lose control of myself. The Rasa is not only my favorite pastime, but it's Krishna's favorite pastime. So whenever he thinks about Rasa, he gets lost. So, you're in it. She's always dancing. She also danced on my head, though. That's the bad part. With shoes on. Boots. Big boots. Bang, bang, bang. Rupa Goswami has prayed. He doesn't say where, but somewhere. Oh, it's in Savamala. So those that know Savamala may be familiar with this prayer. And now that's what he quotes. He describes Krishna Katha, pastimes about Krishna, as Amrita Tarangani. This is in the Sanskrit prayer of Savamala. Amrita Tarangani. What does that mean?
Waves of nectar.
Waves of nectar. Okay. He has prayed that nectar river will appear on his tongue. Rupa Goswami said, O Krishna, the narration of your Leelas is like a river of nectar that floods materialism and destroys all worldly desires. Great sages like Narad enjoy the drops at every moment of your Leelas and frolic happily. The sound of your Leelas is extremely joyous to the ears. It is full of ras. May that river of nectar always flow from my tongue. That's interesting. So now Ananta discusses about the verse, different lines of verse. So why did Krishna fake sleep, pretend to sleep?
To hear the gopis speaking about him.
How do you know they're going to talk about him? I asked the question, why did Krishna pretend to sleep? Krishna pretended to sleep so he would listen to the gopis speaking about him. So I asked the devotee, why do you think the gopis going to speak about Krishna?
They speak only about Krishna.
Because Krishna is sleeping.
That's right. Okay. Any other ideas? Any professional ideas? But actually, there's two reasons why he pretended to sleep. You gave one, what's the second one? Ah, now you're stuck. Now I tricked you. Two reasons why he's pretending to sleep. One, he's tired. No. No, here the conversation. What's the second one? Vamsi Chori, Krishna Murari. What's his name? Yeah, that's right. Krishna wants to see them steal his flute. Where is his flute? If Krishna's flute is not in his mouth, where is it?
It's stuck.
What side? It's tucked in his dhoti. Right or left? This is called right.
Right.
This is called left.
Right.
Left.
Wrong. Yes, all right, tucked to his left side. Right side. If it sticks out the left, it's going to hit Radharani. Don't use your common sense, man. Got a flute sticking like this, your girlfriend says, get that out. Poking her aside. Come on, man. Put your arm into it. He goes like this and like that. One, do, then. So what's the reason that Krishna's feeling sleep?
Because he wants to hear the gopis, and because he wanted that the gopis steal his food.
Yeah, because the gopis are talking about him, making fun of him. And one gopi, smart gopi, says, hey, let's steal his food. They'll put an end to all our trouble. He caused so much trouble with this little skinny holy flute. Let's steal it. So who's going to do it? Radha said, I'm afraid of it. I don't want to do it. So who's going to steal the flute? And then when they get the flute, and they take it out of his dhoti, they pick it up, and they get like this, and Krishna, Krishna. Just when they're about to run away, he grabs their hand. He makes them think 98% that they're going to get away with it. Yeah. They go, ah. These boys said, oh! It's very funny. Original Nilamani, Rupa Goswami gives a definition of Leela. Leela means imitating a dear one by dressing up and acting like he does. So Ananta Babaji cites an example of Radharani feeling separation from Krishna and dressing up as Krishna. So when you're in London, you feel separation from it, you can dress.
You have to kill him.
That's not hair gray. It already is gray anyway. Trade secrets. Don't let the cow in the bag. Wow. You got two cats, keep it in the bag. Okay. So Tulsi Manjari said to one Saki, hey, Sundari, look, there's Radharani, who is deranged due to separation. Not deranged is a terrible word. Who is upset due to Krishna's separation. So what does she do? She smears musk all over herself. Why musk?
Because it's the fragrance of Krishna. Is Krishna.
No.
It's dark.
It's black, it's human. Lotus, why does she smear blue lotus powder? That's also a fragrance. Why didn't she smear camphor? That's also a fragrance. That's the wrong answer. It's black because he's black. What's she trying to do?
Imitate Krishna.
To dress up to become Krishna. Why she has to dye her hair gray to become or not dye it. Just made another enemy. Oh God. Yeah, dude. So he goes on to say, Radharani dressed in yellow garments and tied her hair with the top knot and put peacock feathers in the hair, wore a Vaishyanti mala. Then she started playing flute and imitating Krishna. Now Rupa Goswami describes who steals the flute. Who do you think steals the Krishna's flute? Well, everyone else is too scared. Even the latest Saki. So, Pajavi 254, verse, Radharani slowly moved her feet in such a way that her anklets and ankle belts didn't make any noise. Her bangles on her wrists, she pulled them up her arms. You have wrists, you ding ding, you pull them up tight. Bangles are here, you pull them up here and they don't make noise. And then she cast crooked glances here and there, like a criminal. If she had a mustache, she'd go like this. Here you go. And then she smilingly lifted the flute from Madhava's lap. So in this verse in 9.3, it says, Shrotra Manoharam. The conversation of the gopis stole Krishna's mind. So how did the Braja gopis steal Krishna's mind?
With their conversation.
Huh?
With their conversation.
What did you say?
In their conversation.
That's just a question, rephrase, that's the question. I'm asking how the conversation, how the talk steal Krishna's mind. You said conversation, that's just answering of the question.
In the conversation.
What is it about their talk that stole his mind? Everybody talks and steal their mind. You talk, I fall asleep. Just steal my mind. Stealing my mind is going to be something special at the talk. What is the speciality?
That the subject is Krishna.
Anybody else?
Stealing is good.
The quality of the talk. What's the quality?
Sweet.
The subject is Krishna, everybody knows.
Sweetness.
What's she say?
Love them.
Love them.
What's she say?
How they love him. Yeah.
That's the subject. That's the subject, not the quality of the speech.
Sweet.
Humorous.
Joking.
Joking.
It's sweet. It's soft. It's pleasing.
Soft.
You guys should try that sometime. Sweet, soft, and pleasing. not growling, rough, and commanding. Drink this water. Take this medicine. Don't use that. Use this. Okay. Sweet, soft, and pleasing. It steals Krishna's mind because it's charged with meaning. What the gopis speak is very meaningful. Who controls the senses? Right, the mind. So, because Krishna's mind is attracted, all his senses are attracted. And they stop functioning. Hence, when Krishna hears the sweet talks of the gopis, he becomes entranced, becomes spellbound. Line 4 of this verse 21 describes upasame, which means generally means to worship. But Krishna's Kaviraj says, upasame means, what did he say? Usually means to worship, but he says it means to see, to serve. Gopal Goswami has commented, upasame means sevema, we serve. So both meanings can apply to Lilashuka. He worships Krishna's pastime, he serves them. He worships them as a sadhaka, and he serves them as a siddha in the Sakhi form. Now Ananta describes 5 forms of smarana upasana. Means worshipping by types of remembrance. What are the 5 levels of Smarana?
Smarana, Dharana, Dhyana, Durvana, Smriti, Samadhi.
Very good, thank you. Ever heard that? It's the same as yoga. Basically the same. Dharana, Dhyan, the last 4 are the same. So, but that just describes the bhajana of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. We should control our mind and gradually absorb the mind in Krishna's Leelas. If we practice, we should practice it so much that our subconscious mind is not aware of anything other than Krishna's qualities, pastimes, and forms. Jiva Goswami in Bhakti Sandarbha, verse 278, describes the 5 stages of smarana, remembrance. Occasional, thinking of the pastimes occasionally, with intervals, is called smarana. When we willfully drag our inner mind away from all sense objects and think of pastimes, it's called dharana. Where dharana means to hold. Haladhara, Murli Dhara. Dhara means hold. So hold the mind. We withdraw the mind from everything and hold it where you want to hold it. Hold it on the Lila. Concentrate, fix your mind on the Lila. Fix concentration. When we meditate and can see distinctly the forms and qualities in the pastimes of Krishna, it's called dhyan. It's a very high definition of dhyan. When we meditate in an unbroken way, continuous, like pouring honey from one jar to another, unbroken line, that's the analogy used. It's called dhruva anusriti. The word dhruva means firm, steady, continuous. That's the 4th. And the 5th stage is samadhi. When without any conscious effort on our part, we don't even do anything consciously, pastimes flow through our mind. Like a constant movement of a river. That's called samadhi. He said that pastimes fill our mind as soon as we start meditating, or even if we don't meditate, automatically they come. So then he says, sadhana, at the stage of sadhana, from bhajana kriya to nishta to ruchi to asakti, we go through the stage of dharana, smarana, dharana, and dhyan. Dhruva anusriti doesn't occur till Baba Bhakti. And samadhi is praying. That's it for verse 21. Now we'll do verse 22. I was some water. This is verse 22 for KRISHNA KARNAMRITA. Vichitra Pachan Kurashali Bala Stanantaram Yama Vanantaram Va Apasya Vrindavana Padalasyam Upasyaman Anyam Navilokima Vilokayama. Vichitra. means little paintings or decoration. Pata means leaves. Ankur means sprouts. Shali means shining, radiant. Shali Bala, a radiant young girl, Radharani. Stana means breast. Ataram filled with memories. Yama going about of forest. Ataram inside the forest. Padalasyam, beautiful dancing feet. Upasyam is the object of worship. Vilokyaman, about to see. So he says, I don't want to see anything else but this. Bilvanga Thakur Lilashuka says, we don't see any other object of worship other than Krishna. Whether Krishna is deeply in thought, thinking about, remembering how he decorated the breast of his effulgent young girl, Radharani, with pictures of leaves and sprouts. Or I also want to worship Krishna, wandering in Vrindavan forest, which is adorned with the dancing of his beauty of his dancing feet. So a key word here, he says, Vipasya anyam vilokyanti. I don't want to see anything or worship anything else, anyam, anything else for Krishna. Dancing in Vrindavan forest or decorating Radharani. So it means he wants to see Krishna dancing in Rasa or serving Radharani, intimately painting her breast with vines and leaves and flowers. Or after enjoying intimate pastimes. So who says this Krishna KARNAMRITA is not about Radharani? What you said? Not now. That's pretty much about Radharani. I think so. It's another translation. Where shall I search for Krishna other than on the breasts of the gopis that are painted with designs of leaf blossoms? Should I enter the forest where the trees are blossoming? Other than the one who decorates Vrindavan with his footprints, I don't see anyone worthy of my worship. So now Ananta in the commentary tells some Leela. During Rasa Leela, Krishna disappeared with Radharani. The Sakhis anxiously looked for Krishna. They formed groups and searched for Krishna in all the forests. Lilashuka was amongst the gopis searching for Krishna. At that time, the Sakhis ordered Lilashuka, go pick some flowers to serve Radha Govinda. Thus commanded, Lilashuka took towards the other Sakhis and went to pick flowers. The Lilashuka's mood now is Sakhi Sneha Adhika. What does that mean?
More love for Krishna.
Only for Sakhis.
More love for us, extra or additional love for a Sakhi, more than Krishna. She can be Lalita Sakhi, Adi, Vishaka Sakhi, or Radha Sakhi Adi. What are the three types of Sneha?
Krishna Sneha.
Samasneha. Krishna Sneha.
One is Krishna Sneha Adhika. One is what?
Samasneha Adhika and Radha Sneha.
Samasneha is not Adhika. Well, so Sneha means equal affection for Radha and Krishna. Yes, equal and excessive. So means equal, and Adik means extra. Extra means it's not equal. You have Radha Sneha Adik, Krishna Sneha Adik, and Sama Sneha. But that's Sama Sneha Adik. Use your brain, man.
Yes. Okay.
More affection for Radha than Krishna, more affection for Krishna or Radha, or equal affection for both. Think before you speak, my dear. Wham. Okay. So, what mood is Lilashuka in?
Saki.
Saki Sneha.
What's Saki?
Radha Sneha.
Right. What is the mood of Saki Sneha? Here's the mood. I will not look at anyone else or worship anyone other than Vrindavaneshwari. And I definitely shall not worship Krishna. What? You say you're Krishna Bhakta? Hare Krishna movement? Krishna consciousness? I shall definitely not worship Krishna. For Radharani is the only one who alone controls Krishna with her captivating dancing. Although Krishna is the guru for all arts, he is bewitched by Radharani's attractive, wonderful dancing during the Rasa Leela. Now we'll hear the glories of Radha's dancing. I never saw her more attentive than that. That looks like a 3-week-old puppy dog. Yeah, they're really alert, you know. And they're 5 years like. The moon-faced Radharani bends her body gracefully in various manner in accordance with the rhythm of the mridanga. Oh, that's what you're doing. And I understand. I didn't have any idea before. Gracefully bending according to mridanga. I'll check it out later. Confirm our findings. When Krishna challenged Radharani to dance by changing the rhythm with his flute, Lilashuka was pleased, for now there was a chance to show Krishna Radharani's expertise. Krishna said, "Oh Sundari, listen carefully. You have to step according to the rhythm that I play in the flute." The Sakis were amused and started playing their instruments nicely. Radharani danced so expertly, the Sakis were astonished. They cheered Radharani, and at that time Krishna gave Radharani a gift. What he gave?
Embrace. Kiss.
That's not a gift. That's the ordinary stuff.
Flower mala.
Huh?
Flower mala.
That's your department.
Necklace.
Close. Krishna was pleased with Radharani's dancing. He gave her a gift. What a gift he gave.
Ornament.
Anklet.
Yeah, what kind of necklace?
Special.
What's Krishna's favorite necklace? Come on, kids.
Flower.
Vision.
No.
Coast.
No. Gunjamala. Why is special about Gunjamala? What is special about it? Because the black dot is Krishna, surrounded by the love of Radharani, the red part. So one mala is symbolic of the union of Radha and Krishna, only one mala. One mala that Krishna wears is symbolic, represents the union of Radha and Krishna. Like in Japan, they have yin-yang. Yin-yang. Yeah. Yin-yang. One goes this way, one goes yang, one goes yin. Yang is masculine, yin is feminine. I think so. Just right, so I remember my yin and my yang. You know yin yang?
Yes.
It's before your time. So, the Gunjamala, what is Gunjamala? Krishna's favorite necklace.
Necklace.
Come on. Why is it his favorite?
Because it reminds him of union of Radha.
Yeah. What's symbolic? What?
The black dot is Krishna and surrounded by
The red color is surrounded by Radharani's anurag, or love. Who is the first one to receive Gunjamala and go to the Sampradaya? Raghunath Das Goswami. Who gave it to him?
Sri Chaitanya.
Where?
In the
What did the Lord Chaitanya say at that time?
Gunjamala is Radharani Sharan. And
At that time, when Lord Chaitanya gave the Gunjamala that he was worshipping, when he gave it to Raghunath Das, he said, you should think of this Gunjamala as Radhika Charan, the lotus feet of Radhika, Radharani. When Lord Chaitanya would worship Gaura and Shiva, he put the Gunjamala around his neck, and he bathed Giriraj with his tears, held the Gaura and Shiva's hand, bathed with his tears. Can you do that? I don't think so. Someday, some life. What time is it? 4:50.
3:46.
3:46. Okay, thank you. So Radharani wore the Gunjamala that Krishna gave her around her neck, and it rested between her breasts. That's a good place to be for a necklace. Now that's because he's in the mood of the Rasa dance, describing the Rasa dance. Because they're searching, as verse 22 translation says, when will I search for Krishna? So when Krishna disappeared, most famous time when gopis are searching for Krishna is Rasila. Krishna left Rasila and the gopis went to search for him. That's in Bhagavatam. So Bhagavan Thakur is saying that, and the whole commentary is about basically Rasila. So now he describes Radharani's virtuosity in Veena. What kind of Veena does Radharani play? What's it called?
Madhumati.
Yeah, I think you're right. Madhumati.
The same name of my friend.
There's Kachari. What's the Kachari Veena?
Yes, also. Like turtle.
It's shaped like round like a turtle. Usually it looks like a gourd. It's like two gourds, just like a turtle. Kashri Vina, Rusha Vina, Madhavati Vina. This says Vina here. Rai lifts up her Vina and started playing a soft rhythm. She moved her fingers swiftly on the strings, making mellifluous music. Rai's body swayed in rhythm, and her eyes conveyed a hidden message. Rai looked so elegant. Lita played a pleasing rhythm. I guess it doesn't say what she played, it kept rhythm with. Vishaka played Radanga, I think.
Yeah.
Lita, I don't know what, she kept rhythm somehow. Krishna was enchanted with Radharani's playing. He said, Radharani, you are a reservoir of talent. You play so well. Then Krishna started accompanying Radharani with his flute. And he played a rag, Mahanidhi rag. The cuckoos became intoxicated with love and started singing sweetly. Peacocks started dancing in a tizzy. Oh, what a joyous place is Vrindavan. The Radha Shyam are always engaged in love sports, while the young gopis sing in various ways. There's a soft breeze that's fragrant with flowers, and Yamuna is gurgling and surging along. The garden is full of flowers. The Radha and Krishna both resemble flowers. Lita sing. They're saying so many sweet things while Krishna is dancing with Radharani. How graceful are their steps and bodily movements. How attractive they look together. That's a bhajan by Rai Shekhar. So now, in the commentary, Lilashuka Bilwamangala Thakur makes a comparison between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Bilwamangala Thakur. Bilwamangala Thakur in the mood of Saki considers Radharani as his only object of worship. He doesn't wish to even see any other form, let alone worship. Although Lilashuka lived 500 years before Lord Chaitanya, in that time of Lilashuka, all devotees worship in Sama Sneha Rati, which is what it means.
Good affection for Radha.
Equal love for Radha and Krishna. Although the Lita and Vishaka possess Sama Sneha Rati, sometimes, depending on the situation, they may take Krishna's side, or they may support Radharani. What I say.
Although Lalita and Vishaka has Sama Sneha, but based on the situation, they may sometimes show Krishna Sneha.
Lita and Vishaka have Sama Sneha, but depending on the Leela and depending on the situation, they can become either Radha Sneha or Krishna Sneha. It's sometimes if Radharani's in Madan, she's playing hard to get in contrary mood and making incredibly contrary mood and really giving Krishna a hard time. Sometimes Lita Vishaka, they become Krishna Sneha. They show more affection to Krishna. They say, come on, Radharani, give up your mind, come on. She says, no. So sometimes they switch sides like that. That's because they're Sama means they have equal affection for Radha Krishna. Sometimes they go one side or the other, depending on the Leela. So that's why he makes a very important point of philosophy to understand. Lilashuk's dominant mood is also Samasnehirati. But sometimes, what did I say?
It's Radha Sneha.
What did I say? Lilashuk, Bhumanga Thakur, what's his rati, what's his mood?
Samasneha.
Right. But sometimes he shows Krishna Snehati and sometimes Radha Snehati. At present, by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaudiya Vaishnavas, our dominant mood is what? Radha Snehati. Radharani Ki Jai. Passionately disposed more towards Radharani. They are the manjaris. To worship Radharani in the mood of a manjari is what Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharyas, such as Rupa and Sanatana, have taught us. This is the meaning of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilita chapter 1, verse 4, and Narvita. It's the special gift offered by Lord Chaitanya. The manjaris never change their mood of Radha Snehati. There's another idea about this verse. When Bilamanga Thakur first came to Vrindavan, how many years did he stay in Vrindavan? Some people say he lived here 500-700 years. That's a long time. 500 or 700 years. Biographies say that. About 12, he came in the 12th century. Chaitanya came in the 15th century. And it said when he first came, when he was new to Vrindavan, the Sakhis wanted to test him who he was worshiping. So they told him. They told Bilamanga, our dear friend, Krishna has left the rasa dance. So come with us to search for Krishna and unite with our lamenting Sakhis and help unite our Sakhis with Krishna. Then the poet, Lilashuka, in the mood of a Samasneha Sakhi, thought, the Kishori gopis have become sad and separated from Krishna. They're full of lamentation. Should I help unite these gopis with their beloved Krishna? Or should I enter a deep forest and pick flowers? Thus debating within herself, Lilashuka, Dasi, saw the symbols of Lord Krishna's footprints. So when he first came to Vrindavan, he was meditating on Krishna's Leela, Rasa Leela. This is one angle of this verse. And the Sakhis approached him and said, hey, come help us find Krishna. He thought, I don't know if I want to help you or not. Maybe I'll just go pick flowers. I don't know if I want, I'm equal affection for you and for Krishna. So you go, sir, I'm going to pick flowers. And then he was started to walk away. He looked at the ground. He saw the symbols of the feet of Radha Krishna on the ground of Vrindavan, Charan Chinna. And then he said, okay, or she said, or whatever, she became overjoyed. Vrindavan is full of the footprints of Radha Krishna. I shall never leave Vrindavan. I'll never go anywhere else. I'll never worship anyone other than Radha and Krishna. That's interesting. That's the view, that's one view. And now he gets the view of this verse as a sadhaka. And we'll tell that tomorrow. How to see this verse number 22 as a practitioner of devotion. Jai Jai Sri Radhe.